everybody. Scott McGinnis here from Armsportvideos. We're here in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan at the 2009 Fit to Fight Cup. Sitting beside me, as you can see, is Kane Hemsing, the tournament promoter and director. Kane, how you doing?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. Well,
thanks for bringing us out here. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, we're just happy that you made it, and we're really excited about this. Last year in 2008. We were able to get Casino Moose Jaw on board as a major sponsor for our nationals, and they paid for most of it so that we could host nationals. I worked on them for probably 2-3 years so we could bid on it, get nationals here, and last year we figured out third largest nationals of all time. So they were very excited about how it went, and it was no problem going up to them after nationals and saying, hey, can we get the sponsorship next year to run a big money tournament? Okay. So that's where we are at now.
So they came across like no problems. You did such a good job with nationals that they said, we're more than happy to help you out, and gave you a bunch of cash. Yeah,
the casino has been here for about 10 years, and last year after nationals, they set, for a long weekend, they set an all-time record for income,
really?
Slot playing, casino, everything. Yeah. So there was no questions when I walked in 2 weeks later. We sat down, how did nationals go? Were you happy as a major sponsor? They said, yeah. And I said, okay, well, can I get the same kind of sponsorship for next year for a big tournament? They said, yeah, no problem.
Okay. So no requirements? Okay, so they're writing you a check for X amount of cash. Is there any requirements? Or are they saying?
No, they gave me the requirements. They just wanted to see a lot of people. Of course, same as last year, they wanted the tournament name, the Casino Moose Jaw Fit to Fight Arm Wrestling Cup.
Okay.
They wanted the title name, and they want everybody to know the reason this tournament is here in Moose Jaw is because of them.
Okay.
So they are the major sponsor. They gave us just about all the prize money.
Okay.
Well, all the prize money, just about, yeah, and plus, because we're kicking in more.
Yeah, we were talking about a little bit about requirements by Casino Saskatchewan.
Casino Moose Jaw.
Casino Moose Jaw.
Yeah.
Well, I see on the sign there's Casino Moose Jaw
and Casino
Regina.
Yes, there's a huge casino in Regina and one here, and they're connected.
They're connected.
Yeah, and they're owned by the government.
Okay.
And some of the money goes to the Indian Affairs for Saskatchewan, and some of the money goes to government, and the rest of the money goes back into the communities.
Okay.
So that's where we come into the role. They see we've got a partnership now. The Moose Jaw Arm Wrestling Club has got a partnership now with Casino Moose Jaw, and we've built that through nationals. And so going back to the tournament, they just want the title name. They want everybody to know the reason this event is because of them. They like the idea that I do with the shirts, with the Casino Moose Jaw logo. Everybody's competing in one here this weekend.
Okay.
They were donated from the gym I work out, Sterling Fitness. They donated all the shirts. We just put the casino logo on it somewhat that we designed, and we hope to build on this. We want to have this tournament every year, but it just comes down to the fact, Scott, when I did the interview with Gary at Worlds, we need numbers.
Right.
Everybody tells me, not just as an arm wrestler, I've been, this is what, my 7th, 8th year, I've traveled to tournaments all over the world, and not money tournaments, mostly just the United States, but what I look at is who's going to be there, who am I going to get a chance to arm wrestle, and what kind of money they're paying out, because that's, is it going to be enough to cover the cost of my flights, is it going to be enough for my hotels or whatever, and sometimes it is and sometimes it isn't, but the caliber of pullers there is worth going.
Okay.
It's like the Arnold Classic, they only give out so much money, and when I went 2 years ago, there was 18 guys in my class, right? They pay 4 spots. So, but the caliber of pullers there and the event and everything going on, it's a for sure go. So going back, just decided to, try and maintain a big money tournament here in Western Canada, here in Saskatchewan with the sponsorship, but we just, it comes down to numbers. They want to see a lot of people come into the city and generate money for the city, and not just at the casino. They look at PR, they look at our club and how we're recognized in the city. So all those things come into play when talking to them and getting sponsors, even the other sponsors that we have.
Okay. So last night you started off, you had an amateur/novice competition in the casino lounge itself. So how did that go? Oh,
it went really good. First time they've ever had a sporting event in the casino.
Cool.
So They got a small lounge there. You know, if anybody remembers or was here for Nationals last year, the casino here isn't very big. But for a city of 35,000, you know, we're excited to have a casino, not for the gambling more part, but for the possible money they put back in the community. I don't gamble a lot. I don't mind going down there for a little bit of entertainment, something different. Sure. But a lot, it brings in so many tourists come in on buses. The people coming through with the buses, staying at the spa, you know, the money it generates. But the great thing about it, it's a sponsor. It's a huge sponsor. They have $2.5 million to give back into the community between Regina and Moose Jaw. So they have a huge budget to put back into all these groups. So we're just getting a small chunk of that. But if we can maintain a good tournament, and it's something they will look at after this weekend. I'm going to sit down with them again. They're going to look at their totals. They're going to look at the PR that we did for them. They're going to look at how much, you know, how many people played this weekend, you know, how many people came out to enter and everything like that. So, you know, we'll look at it after, you know, right now we're looking at entries and stuff like that. We're only, you know, half an hour out of the event. And, you know, I'm really happy with last night. The casino was busy. It was just a nice novice tournament. Okay. You know, 4 or 5 a class. That's what we wanted. You know, I was hoping to get 8, 10 here today. I don't think we're going to do that. I see the guys entered now, like a half an hour out of the event. We have a lot of some of the best arm wrestlers in Canada, the United States in here. You know, like somebody was saying, there's over 10 to 12, you know, world titles going to be in this room. So I don't see the numbers that I'd like. So that's going to be hard on me financially because of, you know, to juggle the books to cover the costs of because of everything, you know. But the caliber of pullers we have here today, I'm really excited that you're going to be able to get the footage of some of these guys here pulling for some a large amount of money. I worked it out, over $8,000 in cash. And that's what people want. That's what you want. I've brought it. I worked hard. So I said it on the website a couple weeks ago, and you know from having tournaments, Scott, and anybody else, Denise, Leonard, I brought them up from Billings. They're some of the best, you know, at running tournaments. As an arm wrestler, but also I'm trying to get into, you know, promotions with my clothing line, Fit to Fight clothing gear, get into promoting some tournaments, like maybe big money tournaments across Western Canada. We need people. So if the arm wrestlers aren't going to come and travel and make the commitment, then I'm not going to be able to get the sponsorship. And especially, you know, it's going to be hard in the women's classes. We're really hurting in those areas.
The women's class seems to be hurting all across North America. That's not unique to you. But I really would have thought, with the cash that's being offered up, that you'd have a bigger turnout, even if it was just from out west.
Yeah.
And you're right, the caliber of guys I've gotten to talk to from being around the past couple of days is pretty good. But you know what, folks? You want tournaments, you got to show up.
Yeah.
Because if Kane doesn't have the numbers, the casino's not going to come across with money again. So, I mean, it's hard to be happy with the numbers you have, but the quality is definitely pretty good.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm even planning to compete in my class. I look at my class, it's stacked. The guys I know I've pulled before, a lot of them. It's great to see these guys. It's a chance for these guys to come. I love showcasing Moose Jaw. I love showcasing our club. You know, between last night and today, we're probably going to have at least 15 members arm wrestling from our club. So it's a chance for us to not have to travel and have our family members. You know, it's great to see a lot of guys with their grandparents last night in the casino that are just getting into sport. We had some guys come out. It was their first tournament ever, and they won. So it's exciting for them because they're going to keep coming out. And that's what we look at, not just for our kids, you know, but for all our ages. You know, we're trying to keep a strong club, and to do that, you have to have these tournaments. But you know, like we were saying, if we don't get the turnout from these people, you know, coming, you know, big or small, doesn't matter who you are. If people don't come and you don't get numbers, it's really hard to justify having big tournaments. So I can't guarantee you. I'd love to see the Fit to Fight, the Casino Moose Jaw Fit to Fight Arm Wrestling Cup become a huge event. My idea for it is like a Zolti in North America. Not saying it's going to be the same weekend. The casino kind of decides a time when they're slow. Okay. Right? So they help me pick the weekend with the cultural center and everything. But they even said if if this goes good, they would even give me more. So, really? You know, but if they said it doesn't, they might give me less, or I could not get any. So it's something I have to deal every year, but I'd like to maintain it. Sure. I'd like to maintain this tournament in Western Canada and have it as one, and maybe grow to 10, 15, 20, right? Okay, yeah. And be able to offer more, but it's all going to come down to you, the arm wrestlers, male, female, kids, whoever you are, to come see my city. Come take this money that is being sponsored. It's
that simple. It boils down to being that simple. Come take the money, folks.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
It's simple as that. The money's there. I got it. It's in my hand. I want to give it out, but I'm not gonna. I want everybody to arm wrestle for it. I want to see some awesome action. And like I was saying, even in my class, I'm gonna have to pull my guts out today just to get a check. So it's like that. You know what I mean? Like I said, we don't have a large numbers here, but the guys here are going to be tough. So, but just so you know out there, if there's any big tournaments, try to go out and support them. It doesn't matter where they are, because as getting into promotion as an arm wrestler too, and talking to Denise and Leonard and Scott and other people across North America or even around the world, for us to promote, we need people to show up. So I know times are tough at times, but we try to get these tournaments out there as soon as we can with advertising and what we're doing for them. So, I'm already looking forward to next year, what tournaments I'm going to try and make it to. And, I got into tournaments where there's no money. I just look at the caliber of pullers, and because you only get better pulling the best, right?
Definitely,
yeah, or somebody better than you. You don't get any better waxing through everybody. So
no,
we look at that. So
no, that's right. So listen, I hope you have a good, successful event tonight. Appreciate you putting this on and throwing everybody cash. Good luck to you, and big thanks, of course, to Casino Moose Jaw.
Yes.
And to the Casino Moose Jaw Fit to Fight Cup #1. This is the first one?
Yeah, one. Okay. Well, I hope goes well, and we'll have many more.
All right, great. Thanks, Kane. I appreciate you sitting down talking to us.
All right.
All right, take care.
If you brought some of your stuff in, please don't drink it. Can't have anything but water in here. But there's food and drink out there and Fit to Fight here. Elbow, that's first through third. There's 10 in this division today. Okay, Brad is your winner. What? Anthony, you have something coming up near you. January 16th in Nashua, Montana is the 33rd annual Wagon Wheel event. Miles is your winner. Nick's still in there. Let's give those guys
0-50, right hand. Clayton Falconer, Kane Hensing on deck, right 98. Come on, help the kids out. Future world champions, Jonathan Jewinner, and he's still in there. Nice job.
Morning on Clayton. I'll help these guys out. I know they got friends. Working hard up here. Anthony on your left, Colin on the right, open right, 177 to 198. Go! Strap him up. Colin won 4 classes last night. Go! Oh. Anthony's your winner, Colin's still in there. Let's give them a... Go! Who's who?
Dirk and Miles on deck. Who's winning?